licensed vehicles. And in today's video, we're going to be comparing before and after licensings because there is a big change in how realistic they are. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video and compare these before and after licensing. Alright, so first, let's start up with the Corvette. Now, this one was the Corvette Z06 that had like the spoiler and stuff, but it's similar enough to this one right here, so we're going to be comparing them. Here are some pictures of it before it was licensed. It's pretty low quality. Here's like a front image of it on the circuit, and then right now, I'll switch it to the back one. And then here is one with the doors open now, and then the interior. Look how bad the lighting is in the old Driving Empire and how just not modeled this is. Now let's check out this new model right here because this thing is very nice. I mean, just look at the high quality on these headlights. That is actually crazy. All right, so this thing does cost Robux. So this is when the attention to detail rises a little bit more than ones that are just in the dealership. Very realistic. Here's the trunk, way better than the last one. We got logos, of course. The headlights are just, you know, up to date. Look at these wheels right here. Look at the carbon on the wheels. I bet the wheels on the unlicensed version were not as realistic as this, like the carbon, the Corvette logo, of course, and the Corvette logo on the calipers, everything. These wheels are way better. Like, they just look, they're modeled way better now when they're licensed. Just super good. And then the interior, of course, like that one image. Here it is now. I mean, it's very nice. Look at that steering wheel. Like, there's like actual detail on that thing. Like, you could see there's detail on that thing. That's what a real, like, Corvette Z8 steering wheel would look like. Then, you know, you got the carbon all the way around the top of the steering wheel. And this is what we like to look at a lot, is this right here. And they do. Look, it has the gear. It definitely tells you what gear you're in when you're driving. Everything you need to know about the car here is good and in high quality. That actually matters now because old models, they used to just be blurry images and you couldn't read it. And then, like, the screen, you got all the buttons now. Like, everything is going to be up to par because this is a Roblox car and it's Corvette. Got the key right here, every mode you're in, every button you would need, and the side, everything. Literally everything down to whatever this is. I honestly don't know. Is that like how you change the seat? And then the speaker is the only thing that looks like a PNG image in here, which it's not really that bad, but you know, that could be fixed. So yes, interior is like a 9 out of 10. I just don't like how the PNG image on the speakers on the seats, but it's completely fine. Let's just remember, this is Roblox. This thing looks absolutely amazing, super stunning. Look at this interior, super good. But yeah, this is just the first car of this video, so let's get on to the second car now. And now here is the Koenigsegg Agera RS. Now these pictures I'm going to show you are a 1-to-1, which is a little bit different, but you know, they are the same model, so we're just going to check these out. So here are the before pictures. Here's one from like the front side, and then one here from the back side, and this is going to be a good detail. And then, you know, a side profile, this trunk space. And then after that, we do have a engine bay picture. After that, we have everything opened up now. So yeah, that's just it. So let's look at this thing now. So you just saw those images and they're kind of just like low quality. They have no logos, but they did an outstanding job with these modeled Koenigsegg. I mean, look at this. Here's the front one. That one was just a pit of void. What was that? I don't know. I don't want to look at it any longer, but like, look at the carbon. Every shape is just exact to the real model in real life. The only thing is, there's kind of nothing connecting the wheel right here. Yeah, they could do a little bit better than that. But besides that, everything looks good. You can see there's just nothing. There's nothing there. But look at this right now. You got the steering wheel, every logo. Let's just get in the free cam so you can see this better. I mean, like, you got every button, very clear. You can see that so easily. Engine stop. So yeah, everything. Speedometer looks good. I mean, a little blurry, but still pretty good. Wheel looks good. Everything looks good. I mean, just look at this. Everything. The logos, the carbon. This one is very nice. These seats. Look at that texture. Look at those lines. Look at that stitching. It looks so real, so good. Everything I love about it. I mean, just look at this backside. If we could just close this now. There's a picture of the backside. You can see it. Just look how much better the carbon and paint looks on the new model. It's so much more better. So much, like, you know, higher quality and everything. And then here's the engine bay. Like, there's a lot going on. There's like the Koenigsegg triple Lex suspension like logo right there. Everything, you know, you got the things connecting to the wheels, the exhaust pipe, everything back here. Like, everything the engine actually has is right here. Besides that wheel not being connected to anything at the front, this thing is just so high quality. I mean, just look at these wheels. Those things are beautiful. The wet carbon, or whatever you want to call it, on this car is so good looking in the game, especially on Koenigsegg. It's probably the best carbon Driving Empire has. But we still have like 3 more cars to go over, so without further ado, let's get on to the next car. The next car is the Koenigsegg Jesko, and yeah, this thing is very nice. So here are the pictures before licensing to the game. We got a side profile right now. This is really gonna matter with these new rims and stuff like that. And then after that, we got one of like where you put the roof when you take it out in the front, just right there. And then one of the engine bay. This is going to be really important because this one was actually pretty good looking before licensing, so we're going to really have to compare. And then we have one of just everything open, all the components except the convertible. So first, this thing right here, it's way better now. It's got all the carbon. It even has the suspension part right here. And you can clearly tell where the roof goes. It goes right around here. You see it right now? And there's like a little part on the top that will like kind of go into that like scoop right there. So very convenient. And then look at these wheels. They are way better than before. The other ones were just like a couple lines on a black wheel. But these ones, look at that chrome. Super nice. Like actually, like the high qualityness. I like it a lot. The doors, there's something wrong. They float too. Yeah, so there's like a little hatchet right here where it would like kind of connect. But they float too. Interior is very nice though. If you saw the interior pic, there's not much detail. But look at that beautiful carbon. That is the best carbon in the game. It has warnings for airbags. It has a steering wheel. Everything on the steering wheel you would need. The speedometer looks very good, very clear. That's even detailed right there. All of it. The gearbox, every button ever. One of 125. It just has every detail. And look at those seats. There's not much detail on them, but I like them a lot. And then, of course, let's look at the engine bay because this is where it gets important because that fake model had a good engine too. So there's a little bit difference. Like right here, it had the chrome part that was on this original Just Go did not look very good. Like if you look now, it's way, way, way better looking. It's just all the suspension parts, all the logos just make it look so good. This thing is just, you know, they are looking similar, but this one's definitely way better. So glow up or not, yeah, I think it's a glow up. This thing is just super nice. The Koenigsegg models in this game are absolutely outstanding, so props to the modelers for that. But without further ado, let's get on to the next car. All right, the next car is the GT3 RS, and this one is very interesting because everyone knew this was the best unlicensed model in the game before it did get licensed. It was like, it had fake logos and everything for prance up. It was probably one of the most detailed and realistic models for not being like, you know, labeled with the real logos and being licensed. So let's just compare these pictures. So here's a picture of the whole car. You know, it doesn't have any side decals on it, this one, but just look at the shape of it. It just looks weird. And then here is the headlight because the headlights are very nice on this one now. It's just basic, no logos or anything. And then here is the side decal pictures, because this is going to be coming handy with the GT3 RS one. All right, so look at these headlights now. These things are incredible. You got like these lines, the pores, LED matrix system, very nice. Even that XI, everything. These are very, very nice. I mean, just look at these. These are way better than the ones before. I don't know why I didn't have them installed. And then, of course, the rims. These rims like actually look better. For some reason, the ones on the last one like looked kind of odd, but yeah, they look very, very nice. I like the chrome on these. The chrome has been getting way better, or like metallic, whatever you want to call this. Very good. But then like the decals, it used to be 4.0, but now it just says GT3 RS and it looks very nice. I have it in white to match the wheels. But yeah, everything about this car, I mean, it was already modeled. I mean, the interior, it's kind of dark out in the interior, so you can't really see it, but it was a very modeled car. And this one's also very modeled. I don't think they actually changed much when they were remodeling this to make it licensed. But yeah, this thing's still very detailed. All the buttons you need. Speedometer looks very nice, especially that. Beautiful. And yeah, gearbox, except the offensive song. Get a life. Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. And the time says 9/11, by the way, so that is very, very cool. But yeah, there's some special details in here. Even that, wow, that is pretty detailed. But yeah, this is obviously more detailed than before, but the before was still very detailed. So this one's very interesting. But without further ado, let's get on to the last car to compare. All right, the last car on this list is the Hennessy Venom F5. Now, here's some pictures on the screen now. Here's one from the front view, you know, no logos at all. Pretty, you know, basic. And then the rear. And now for the atrocious interior. Now, okay, I don't know what that's about, but yeah, we're just gonna... This thing looks very nice. I mean, you don't have a lot of detail for Hennessy's. It's just like one big part. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. But yeah, these are good now. You know, got the brakes to the right size and everything. Very nice wheels. And then the interior is way better now. Like, look at this real steering wheel. Like, the steering wheel on the last one. Put it on the screen now. Dang, bro. It's terrible. It's terrible. But it's very nice now for sure. I mean, Hennessy interiors are just, you know, pretty lame. Like, what is this actually? But, you know, this is way better than the last one before, you know, because speedometer, all this stuff. I mean, the few buttons, there's literally a handful of buttons. There's nothing here. And then just the basic steering wheel. It's better than the other one before. Oh, and I'm now just noticing that. Look, there's an American flag right there. Wow, that is absolutely awesome. But yeah, and then here's the engine. There's no engine pics on the last one, probably because it just didn't existed. But it was probably pretty basic, while this one has everything you would need in a real engine. This thing's sick. And then the exhaust pipes that I like how they just lead all the way out there. You could kind of see them. But yeah, super sick engine bay. But yeah, that was 5 cars before and after licensing. I just wanted to compare them because it seemed like a pretty cool video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my description, subscribe to my Forza Horizon 5 channel, and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to this channel so I can reach my goal of 35K. And hope to see you guys in the next video. But comment down below, which one had the biggest glow up out of all of them?